I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really. Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown. These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me. The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them. Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died. If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out. Your pod? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's... Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. Yeah? Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence... Oh no. They are after the most... If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna die. Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1... all my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem... Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the... Renting means money. Money means paper. Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet up. Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He just is. Look, Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery. You'll find him in town. Yeah? The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big star. Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing. All right, easy now. No need to get... Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over... Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about hope this and colony that, but you need... Definitely not the Jew. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office.
And your rations yet?
Yep. 2 whole cans of salt tuna.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
We should keep our voices down.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You kidding me? Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in a sick house.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but...
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your... Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take... Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering... Marauders are about. Though if you are planning on... One of the reasons I transferred here, I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainted. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. So you'll consider it? I do. It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with... I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for... It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also... Not many in this colony... Thank you. If you...
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for...
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this lesson. The grease monkey, Argo. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. Yes, so... Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my...
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any... I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that... Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not... No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But the people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters. Edgewater is struggling. If we don't meet our quotas this year, my hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her back. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, that is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will say, we belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions...
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Miss...
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am
Great! I got my wrench.
Well, I am glad to hear that.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to It's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the... To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Thanks, miss. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt... That's what my dad used to...
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Another day at the cannery.
Something got you down?
I've always felt weird in here. It's too...
Any progress on that? Ah, Miss Holcomb.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always...
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. Please. What would...
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to... Depriving them of safety from... I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtful. Does that strike you as a... Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to... Not if things are left to stand as they are. They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. The order of scientific inquiry. You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once... We will eventually decode the plan and all its the future, the past, each person's place within the plan. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge. I would love to discuss the finer... Seriously, though, to truly understand... Not to put too fine a point on it. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Pretty universal here. Except for Ms. Hope.
It's just... There's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness. Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb.
Yeah, huh? That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time. You mean about the mission? I know, but Vickers says real machines have gunked up oil, scratches. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's... It just comes off cold to me, is all.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
You know how
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this fella. I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. I think she's jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.